recording. Morning. We got some stuff to fix.
Tell us a story.
You know how last weekend or weekend before? It was the weekend before, wasn't it?
Yes.
We did the passenger side front wheel bearing on this.
Yes.
Wheel bearing's fine. Brakes are now binding enough that they get overheating and warping the rotors. Which was an interesting drive down from Auckland last night.
Took you a while, didn't it?
It did. Must have been like a 5-hour drive.
You went the long way round.
Super long way at like 70k an hour the whole way, because at 80 they'll get too hot. So that's not the reason I'm here though. The reason I'm here is to just install these on the Patrol.
What's that then?
This is a sway bar or anti-roll bar link with new bushes. So a bush at the top, and they've got a rose joint down the bottom rather than a ball joint, which is a little bit more durable, and they have grease nipples so you can keep them in a longer service life, and they offer slightly more articulation as well. But this has got 2 weeks of WOF left. That has no weeks of WOF, so we're going to fix this first to be on the road for a little bit longer, and that goes on the road.
Excellent. So you got a busy weekend.
Yeah,
Did the truck.
lots to fix.
I best leave you to it then.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
Repairing the remote sway bar disconnect, because it needs a new bush down here, a new ball joint, which I'm hoping one of the new rose joints will fit, and those bushes need replacing.
Have you got those?
No.
Oh.
But we have these, which are pretty similar size, so
What are they
shop.
off?
Off a brand we can't mention.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, nowhere on here does it show that brand, so I think we can get away with showing it on here, because they probably buy them in from some generic factory in China or somewhere. Yeah, I'm hoping I can cut those up and use them to make some rubber set.
So we've got to chop those bits off.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's your first one of 4 to do, is it?
No.
Oh.
Only one.
Only one?
Only one.
You only do one?
Well, there's only one sway bar disconnect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this is the spare one I bought off Marketplace. So I'm going to fix this one.
Oh, right,
and then
okay.
just swap them.
And then swap it.
Yeah.
Good
I
idea.
reckon that'll be quicker and easier.
Jolly good.
Yeah.
Is it all going to plan then?
Well, all the screws that held this cap on were no longer screws, they were rivets. The heads had all rusted away and just didn't exist anymore.
Oopsie.
So with the help of their little rotary tool, cut off all the heads,
Yeah.
and then the cap came off, and then with some more grips,
You give it a good old yank.
took all the bolts out. Only one snapped, that's still in there, which, it's only one, there's 9 other ones. So I think it'll go back together with 9 and a little bit of silicone all around here to seal it up.
Does it need to be sealed?
Yeah, just watertight.
Oh, okay.
With a 9 will clamp it just fine, and I really can't be bothered drilling and tapping out such a small bolt. Not when there's 9 other ones. It's fine.
It be right.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than what Shrek wanted to do. He was like, oh, rather than fuck around, let's just cut this top off so you can get to the bolt, and then we'll put it back on again with some rubber over the side of it and clamp it.
Well, that's a bit of a bodge job artist, isn't it?
If that's acceptable, leaving one broken one in is
I think
acceptable,
that's absolutely perfect. That's fine, isn't it? Yes.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right. Hello.
Hey!
What are you up to?
Well, I'm working on an ROV at the moment, and the rear shocks are out and they're up on the wall painted, but you can't see those. And the steering rack is about to come out because the pinion bearing is completely collapsed. But you won't be allowed to see that on the video. And the front shocks, the top retainers have corroded away, and I need to replace those. But you won't be able to see that on the video either because, well, you know why. Anyway, so I've got to crack on with this. It'll take me about another 5 minutes to get the steering rack taken out, and then the new part isn't going to be arriving until next week. So then I can get on with the shocks, the front shocks, fix those, and it'll be time for a cider. How's that? Is that pretty good?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
What are you doing? Oh,
I thought, whilst I was here with the grease gun, I thought I might as well grease every grease nipple I could see.
oh, that's exciting.
Got it out as I use it.
May as well. You achieved what you wanted to achieve today?
Well, not done yet.
Oh, alright then. Is that for tomorrow then?
New link is in. New link is in. New link is in. Need to get rid of the old disconnect and put the new one I've just rebuilt in.
Wicked. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see what mess your dad's made in my garden. See, it's looking better, isn't it? All that was bamboo. So I've tidied it all up, cleared a bit off there where the manhole is. It's all in Larry, ready to go down to the green tip. I found a post that I asked Andrew to get out for me because it had some really nasty metally bits on that my strimmer and things kept catching on. So I said, can you come and just get that out for me? Didn't realise how deep it went into the ground, but you know, it was just a little post. Yes. Yes. He likes playing in Trevor. He got to use the backhoe, so he got a little excited and dug up some stuff. Oh, that's tomorrow's nightmare. Right. Morning.
Morning.
There's the article.
Yeah.
What you been doing?
Disassembling things I don't know how to take them apart because my manual hasn't arrived yet. So if you're watching Haynes Australia, yeah, so just blundering my way through. I need to take all this off to get to the seals at the back that are leaking. But as to how to take it all off, I don't know.
That's quite a big thing. What, the whole thing off?
I need to get to the seals back here. Which, to my understanding, the whole hub needs to come off. But again, if I had a manual,
You'd know.
I'd know. Thanks, Haynes. Yeah, I could cheat and use YouTube as well, but I'm trying not to make too much noise because somebody's on a live stream. Yeah. It's alright, once he's off, he'd probably... I think he's done one of these before, so he'll know.
Yeah. Oh well, do you want a breakfast break then while we're waiting?
I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry?
No. All it'll do is slow me down.
Okay. Alright then.
Yeah.
You might want a drip tray because your swivel should be full of oil. Shouldn't it? So when you pull the stub axle off, you'll have a great flood of oil come down.
I'm just undoing bolts.
I thought Ben was doing this anyway. He's on his phone.
I'm messaging the cert guy with photos.
Oh, okay.
He's doing another job.
Very hard to do when people keep talking to me and asking me to get new rolls.
I know. I can't multitask either. You could have washed it, Ben.
He did, after that forest trip.
Clean the crap out of all this before it goes back on again.
Good job, honey. Good job.
Wow. You know. Fun and games. Was it neat and tidy?
Neat and tidy.
It's not neat and tidy down here, is it?
Sure
All
isn't.
the diff oil that's leaking out. And it's just a mess. Reminds me of doing the Jeeps in England.
Oh no, only sending 5 pictures on the email.
So, my plan of attack after the live stream this morning was to do some machining. Yes, I was going to make this into lots of little tiny chips all over the floor and swarf and things. and come up with a new insert to help improve a particular seal that I'm working on at the moment. But that hasn't happened, as you can see. It's all still together. Instead, I ended up helping Benjamin with one of the front hubs, the swivel hubs, on his GQ Y60 Patrol front axle. He wasn't very happy at all, so we've been working on that. So if you rewind in time a few hours, here's how we got on. Enjoy. Yeah, well, I think we'll see how we go. We've only got one done today.
Well, yeah, the other one's not leaking anything like this one is.
Oh, excellent. You chose the bad one first.
Yes.
That's good.
So we might end up just leaving the other one, we'll see. Because the other way of looking at it, leaving the other one is, I've got a kit in stock then.
Well, where's that actually? Yeah. Where's that, son?
But it's like with it having the sway bar disconnect at the rear, and the kit comes with 4 sway bar links, so I've got 1 spare one. Because obviously I didn't need it for...
Oh, because of the thingy, yeah. Your hillbilly fix.
My hillbilly fix.
It's pretty good actually. Quite impressed what you did yesterday. So I just want to have a look at the old races, because it was a little bit notchy when once we got all the steering disconnected, and you could just swivel the swivel.
Yeah.
You could feel it a bit notchy, and we did find a ball bearing race trapped between the swivel and the end of the chalice, the end of the axle.
You mean a loose needle roller?
Yeah, loose needle roller, yeah. Which clearly indicates that that was from the previous event, because there's no missing needle rollers on these ones, I don't think. Yeah, that one's pretty indented, look. Let me get a scratch. Well, it looks worse than it is. There are markings on this race, but when you run a scriber across it, you can't really feel much. So maybe it's on the inner races, one of the inner races that's the problem. Anyway, so it's the same bearings top and bottom by the looks of it, Ben.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, that feels pretty smooth as well. Okay, so it wasn't those that have failed. Okay, so first check. All these rollers are in place. This is the top one, the top Kingpin bearing, and it has a seal that sits underneath it as well. So we need to remember to fit the seal. Very important. On the top bearing. The bottom one's not so important. But you're going to put grease in this anyway now, aren't you? Rather than oil?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, because of your chalice.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. So, if I just put the better one in the top to keep grease on the top Kingpin bearing, the bottom one will always have plenty of grease. Doesn't make any difference. Alright. Right, so you'll have that one to remind you to order some more. Hey, by John. Right, now the bottom one isn't going to get that because it's mangled. Right, Ben, they're both in. So we need that big seal to go on the back now, don't we?
Yes, don't forget your seal.
Don't forget your seal. Oh, oh. Right, seal's in 3 halves by the looks of it. Very complicated. Good seal there. So that one goes on first. It sits down there. The split to the top, always. The steel ring is on the inside. That goes against the swivel. But this one here is all one piece. And you've got to stretch it over. So before I go and damage it, and it has the recess to the back, which then takes this seal, it's got to go on that way around. And it has writing on it, so the writing facing you as you're installing it. So I need to put some grease on the chalice to ease that over. So we go and find some grease. Right, so Fred, a bit of grease. I'm just going to smear that on the back of the chalice, which is fine because it's going to run in grease now anyway.
Right, we've got grease all around now, which is good. Because we need to try and protect that seal when we fix it. We don't want to damage it. Okay, so writing towards you. I'm just going to stretch that over. In fact, we've got a bit of a cut down here, so I'm going to do it from the bottom. Stay away from that cut. Leave the grease in situ, and then we've got the metal ring to go on. That should be fun. There we go. Right. All that is now ready for the swivel. We just need the grease of their races, don't we? While we're waiting. Get some grease in those. Nice. Very rarely ever have to go for 12 axle like this. They're so strong. Suzuki jigs all the time. Kingpins break all sorts, but 12's super strong. That's why they're made such a legendary vehicle, to be fair. Very, very sought after now in New Zealand, these things. Prices have gone through the roof. Because modern cars are crap. We all know that. Right. Let's see what Ben is finished that. So.
Right, we'll wait for Ben. Let's see if we can swap this seal out on here. Just because, you know, do a swapping. Now, don't get too scared. This vice has got aluminium jaws, so it's quite safe to do this. Just lever that off. Hopefully it'll come off nice and easy. Whoa! Woo! Okay. Golly, these flies are upsetting me now. I couldn't work in Australia. No, way too many flies. That will go on there. Is it going to push on? Or is it going to require some assistance? I think it's going to need some assistance, to be fair. So, have we got a socket big enough to go on that ridge just here and get it down evenly? It's bigger than even the biggest socket we have, so without making something on the lathe, this is about all we've got. So I'm just going to see if I can get it to start. Dope! The good news is we get to start all over again. Fly is really annoying me now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Not doing the steel any good. It's never a clean job doing these. That's it, it's done, Ben.
Cool.
I need some bearings.
Well, bottom one's done.
Do the top one first. Yeah. I think, really. Be easier.
Top one's not done.
Okay. up again.
Oh,